Many of us might be wondering that homeopathic case taking is done in such great detail. Why is it important to give follow-up now? For this, let us understand difference between follow-up of modern medicine and that of homeopathy. In modern medicine, the emphasis is majorly on your pathology, your local complaint, investigations, adding and tapering of new medicines. In homeopathy, successful treatment not only depends upon the initial case taking, but majorly depends upon regular and consistent follow-ups. How did the remedy work in the patient at a physical level? What are the changes in the mind state, the dreams? We look for any new piece of information or observation coming our way. What we need from you is a keen observation about yourself and then reporting it to us in every follow-up. Now, what all can you report in the follow-up? So, observation about changes in your physical symptoms, the general state of well-being, cravings, aversion, thirst, appetite, sweating, motions, urination, energy level, your mind state, everything. In the mind state, you need to observe your stress level and your experience in the stress. Now, what do you mean by experience in stress? So, let's understand this with an example. So, one of our patients had started developing panic attacks and he would worry about his own health, of his family members, and this anxiety was making him sleepless and he used to pace up and down the room all night. Another patient also experienced panic attacks similar to the previous one, but the effect of this problem on him was that he developed severe diarrhea every time he would hear any bad news and he would start getting loose motions. Now in both the situation, the causative factor might have been stress, which is same for both. What you need to observe is your response the body gives in these acute stressful situations. This is what you need to actually report to us during your follow-ups. So not only do we have to keep a watch on ongoing symptoms for which we started the treatment, but also note and inform us of any new developments physically in your health. Many times it does happen that we might miss out on conveying some vital information during your case taking, and follow-up provides you the opportunity to convey it. Now, why does your homeopath ask you about dreams? Dreams are a window to your subconscious mind. Again, it's important that we not only narrate the dream, but also narrate the experience in the dream. Say for example, many people get this dream of falling. Few may experience a sensation of flying. Others may experience a sensation of fear falling into a black hole. Again, please note that you may or may not get dreams, which is fine. But if you do get it, you need to report to us during the follow-up. Interestingly, there are other ways as well where we gather information about you, like from your relatives, example mother giving example about a teenager, or some close relative who knows you really very well. Not only this, we sometimes also gather information from our staff. So when you come for follow-up, the way you behave in the waiting area, if you're a habitual latecomer, it's all informed to us by our staff. Because such information can help us in narrowing our search to the remedy. And of course, our observations, so while you're giving your follow-up, whether you're frowning or you have restless legs or you're playing with your hair while talking, all these information help us to narrow our search to the individual remedy. Besides this, you also need to inform us about the test investigations. Why is it important? So we had a lactating mother coming to us complaining of shortness of breath, and on careful examination we found that her hemoglobin was low, which is common in lactating mothers. So she was suffering due to iron deficiency anemia. So definitely, had she not shared her reports, we wouldn't be able to pinpoint her problem. Now let's understand how frequently you should follow up. Generally in chronic case, it's ideal that you follow up every month, as it gives us a good time to understand effect of the medicine on you. But in acute problems, we need to follow up twice or even thrice a day. Let's understand the mode of follow-ups. In-person follow-up is the best, but we can also keep in touch through online communication like WhatsApp, Skype, Zoom or emails. Lastly, homeopathic follow-up is much more than we spoke about now. It's a process of guiding a patient towards healing. It includes introducing patient to diet, exercise, yoga, inner witnessing, counseling and meditation. And that all can be gauged only during your follow-up. Even after doing this, if the treatment is stuck at certain point or patient is not responding, we do retakes or refer the cases to our colleagues to get another perspective about your case. And this decision is also taken during your follow-up. So basically, we need equal participation from you in the healing process, which is the key to your speedy healing. Hope this information helps you. Wish you a happy healing.